Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. And today we will be reading a story about a silly monkey, so let's begin. Once upon a time in a dense and dark forest lived a silly monkey. The monkey spent most of his time fooling around with his monkey friends and rarely helped anyone. One day while playing, the monkey slipped and fell into a deep hole. The other monkeys burst into laughter at his plight. But soon they too started falling into the hole, one after the other. Soon the hole had become so big that all the monkeys were trapped inside. They started crying and making a lot of noise, but nobody came to their rescue, because it was evening time, and all the animals had gone home after a busy day. Just then, a wise old owl hooted from a nearby tree. "Hey, silly monkeys, why are you crying?" The monkeys explained to the owl what had happened. The owl, being a wise and intelligent animal, understood the situation and said, "I have some grains in my house. You can eat them and regain your strength and also fill your empty stomachs." The monkeys thanked the owl and quickly went to his house. When they entered the owl's house, they saw many small pieces of wood arranged neatly in a corner. The monkeys were very surprised. They had never seen so much discipline among the birds. The owl noticed the surprise in their eyes and said, "You might be wondering why we birds keep our food in such small pieces. Well, this is for your kind. You monkeys like to take everything in your hands and make a mess while eating. Therefore, we keep our food in small pieces so that you don't eat it all at once." The monkeys felt ashamed after hearing this. They realized that they had been a nuisance to the forest animals by stealing their food and making a mess. Then the owl continued as a punishment. "None of you will leave this house without doing any work." The monkeys tried to protest, but the owl did not agree. He asked each monkey to bring one good thing from their home which they could give to the others. The monkeys had no option, so they went home one by one. On their way back, they thought hard about what they should bring. Finally, an idea struck them. They would bring their biggest enemy, the beehive. They knew that everyone hated bees, so nobody would ask them for a beehive. All the monkeys brought beehives of different sizes and left them near the owl's house. Then they went to the owl and said, "Here is what we have brought." The owl got very angry on seeing the beehives and shouted, "Did I ask you to bring these? You are the most mischievous creatures I have ever seen. You will stay here till I return." Saying this, the owl flew out of the house. When he returned, he found a huge log placed in front of the house. The monkeys tried to move it, but it was of no use. The owl asked them to sit behind the log and went outside to see what had happened. To his surprise, all the beehives had disappeared, and in their place were beautiful flowers of different colors. Not only this, but the flowers had formed a beautiful arch over the entrance of the owl's house. The owl was very happy to see this. He asked the monkeys to come out and said, "You may go now, but remember, next time you need help, others will only be willing to help if you are in real need." The monkeys thanked the owl and returned to their homes. They had learned a very valuable lesson that day. They understood the importance of helping others and the value of being disciplined. From that day on, they never went to the owl's house again, but they always remembered his teachings. Whenever they saw an owl, they would be reminded of their folly and mischief. So, friends, just like the monkeys in the story, we too sometimes have to face the consequences of our actions. But if we learn from our mistakes and try to be better, then every new day brings with it a chance to do better. Now let's think about the moral of the story. What do you think the moral of the story is? Yes, friends. The moral of the story is that we should never make fun of others. Everyone has something or the other to teach us. And if we remain humble, then we can learn a lot from every creature. We should also be helpful to others and share whatever we have. Only then will we feel true happiness. So friends, if you like this story, then do share it with your family and loved ones. Also, we will see you tomorrow with a new and interesting story. Till then, take care and goodbye.